a co-headliner. Oh, that's good timing. She's coming in. We're wheeling her in on the stretcher. There she is, Helene Witt.
If you don't mind.
Yeah, the very funny Helene Witt.
Thank you, Randy. Let's hear it for our host, Randy. Randy. And you know what I had to do just to be on this show? I get to sweep the floor. Every time he has me on a show, I get to clean up. I'm the janitor for the show. But that's not what I came to tell you, since that didn't get a laugh. I'll tell you what I came to tell you. You know, where's Mildred? She knows me. When I met Mildred, she said, "Are you the love child of Barbara Streisand and Barry Manilow?" I'm not. I can't be, because I'm their age. In fact, I'm almost their age. I'm a retired school teacher. Where'd the young girl go? Is she coming back? Because I was a school teacher, but I taught in a really tough school. I'm telling you, you walk in the building and you see the school colors, black and blue. Teacher, teacher, how do you tell time? That's easy. How long did you have me locked in the closet yesterday? And you heard of carving your sweetheart's name in the desk? That's what we used to do when we were young. These kids carved their sweetheart's name in their sweetheart. I told you the school colors, right? I'm that old that I forget my opening line. Black and blue. I went to the assembly for the Honor Society, and the valedictorian was missing. I go home that night, she's on America's Most Wanted. That's how tough my school was. The second grade girls had a gang. Sad, because I taught second grade in the other class, the girls had a gang, and the initiation was to take the milk containers off of my girls' lunch trays. So I named them the half pints. The leader of the gang was the Dairy Queen. Later in life, on Facebook, she's complaining about Mr. Softy. TMI, I don't have to know about my student's sex life. Mr. Softy, he was having... So I said, I'm getting older. Sorry to keep you up then. I'm getting older. Anybody else getting older in the crowd? Yeah? Not really. Well, I'm going to tell you something very private about me. Because I'm getting older, I'm losing my hair. I'm being honest, I'm losing my hair, but I know where it's going. It's going to my knuckles. Joining my hair that I'm losing going to my knuckles is the macrame ring that I'm made out of this hair. Because when you go through the change, crazy things happen. You young girls say, "Oh, I don't like the cramps, the PMS, I can't wait for the change." And then the change comes. What do you have, ladies? Nobody's here as old as me, but what happens is you get like hot flashes and, you know, that's not that great. But you're looking forward to it. So you know what I say? Menstruation, menopause, those were the good old days. The cuckoo on my biological clock is wearing Depends. Which reminds me of the solution of how to get rid of camel toe when you're wearing yoga pants. You know what camel toe is? Well, I'll tell you the solution. If you do know what camel toe is, you have to watch the Kardashians. That's where I learned it, because I am retired and I don't have to do anything all day, but I watch the Kardashians. So to get rid of the camel toe, when you're doing yoga and you're wearing your yoga pants, the solution is Depends. So I told you I was getting older. I was at Woodstock. Anybody else was at the Woodstock? He talked about Woodstock. It's perfect, because I was there at the Woodstock Festival. And I was at Couchilla. I call it Chinchilla. So 50 years after Woodstock, I was at Couchilla. And I could compare the two really easily. Because when you go to, and he was talking about Bob Dylan. So R.L. Guthrie has the part in the movie where he goes, a famous line, he says, "The freeway's closed, man." And the people got out of their car and they walked through the mud to the concert. At Couchilla, the freeway was closed. So they get out of their car, they press the button on their new mobile car, the back comes down, the wheelchair comes out, and they're walkers and they walk to the Couchilla concert. Bob Dylan was there. Unbelievable. The curtain comes up, and I hear his voice. As Randy says, he has a distinctive voice. And I hear him, but I can't see him. And I see this old lady, she looked like my Aunt Esther B. Greenbaum, playing the organ, and the song's almost over, and I still hear Bob Dylan, and I realized, that's not your Aunt Esther B. Greenbaum, that's Bob Dylan. He's not playing the guitar anymore because of his arthritic fingers. I'm not making fun of that, Ben. That was him. But then Paul McCartney comes out. He's singing Maybe I'm Amazed. I'm amazed, Paul. Maybe I'm amazed that you could stand there for 3.5 hours. I can't even stand here for 15 minutes without my back hurting. Which reminds me, when I was younger, we used to sing the happy birthday song. Are you 1? Are you 2? Are you 3? You know what my friends and I do now? Lumbar 1, L2, L3. I used to be part of the information age, but I passed it. Now I'm in the inflammation age. Thanks for agreeing with me, sir. I mean, I have pound signs here, and I have parentheses here, and I have exclamation points here. If you have exclamation points, pound signs, it's so funny. I forgot the joke. If you have exclamation points, pound signs, and parentheses on your face, I'll just lay down. You can send a text message on me. And I'll leave you with this, ladies and gentlemen. I told you I try to have a positive attitude by getting old. I don't call what I have varicose veins. I call them the Google Roadmap to Adventure. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Elaine Witt.
Thank you,
And
sir.
her wit and her